first player I'm looking at tonight on Prizepicks is John Collins, and we're looking at his rebounds of 8.0 rebounds. Let's look at him over here on props.cash. You can see he's hit that 5 out of 7 games this season. Only 2 games where he didn't hit it. Against New York, they haven't played New York this season, but against New York in the past, he's only hit it 1 time, 9 rebounds last year, and 2 other games he didn't hit it. I like the prop of 8. It looks like the books are basically giving us, let's look at this. They're giving us his rebounds at 8.5, and he's still a slight favorite on some books to hit 8.5. And some he's a slight underdog. They got him at a projection of 9.4 rebounds. I like him to get 9 rebounds tonight. So I think he goes over the prop of 8 rebounds tonight versus New York. And they're at the Knicks. The second play I'm looking at tonight is coming from the Utah-Dallas game. And we're looking at Jordan Clarkson. And we're looking at his points, rebounds, assists of 25.5. Let's go over to props.cash. And we look at his points, rebounds, assists. And you can see Prizepicks, let's push it up to 25.5. He's hit that 2 out of 10 times in his last 10 games. Only 2 times. I'm sorry, this shows against Dallas. He's only hit it 2 out of 10 times against Dallas, 2 times last year. Let's look at his last 10. Push it up to 25.5. He's hit that 3 out of 8 games this year. You see over here, Dallas got one of the better defenses. Points allowed, rebounds allowed, assists allowed, shooting guard defense. They play slow ball, so they're not going to give up many points. And they have a great rebounding team. Clarkson's going to have to get a majority of his points from scoring tonight. Let's look at how he does away. And he's actually not bad away. You can see that this season he's hit it 3 out of 4 times away. Against New Orleans, that's based on 24.5. That's what the books are giving us. So 25.5, he's only hit that 1 time this year, and that's against Minnesota. I see the game being more similar to a game versus New Orleans than since they're playing Dallas. So I'm going to go with Clarkson below the 24 to 25.5. That's on Prizepicks. Let's look at this on props.cash. They got him at 25.9. That's their projection. To go over 24.5. He's decent favorite at most of the books. So they got it pretty much toeing the line. I'm going to go with the under. Let's see how many days he's had off for this game. He's had 1 day rest. 1 day rest. Let's look at 25.5. 9 out of 34, 26%. Yep. I'm going to go with the under on Jordan Clarkson. Points, rebounds, and assists, 25 and a half. What was the other number over here that looked pretty interesting? It was. Yeah, we're just going to look at points, rebounds, and assists for Clarkson. And we're going to go under the 25 and a half. The third player I'm looking at is coming from the Laker New Orleans Pelicans game. We're going to look at the center, Jonas. I'm not going to even try to pronounce his last name. So for this video, he's going to be Jonas the center. Let's look at him. We're looking at him for his points. Let's go back to Prizepicks. Let's look at the prop. His points are 14 and a half. Let's go over to props.cash and look at his points. Let's take this into consideration. The last game they played was Friday against the Clippers. I think it was Friday. Yeah, Friday against the Clippers. They've had basically all this time off. Let me see. Yeah, the last time they played was 10/28. Let's make sure of that. Because I thought they played the Clippers in between there. Let's make sure of that. So sorry about the noise in the background. Yeah, they played the Clippers on the 30th. So that was a few days back. They've had 2 days off. Probably had a normal walkthrough yesterday. So these guys are pretty fresh. I mean, they had a normal walkthrough. They're pretty fresh, and New Orleans likes to stick it to the Lakers. But we're not going to look at Zion. I do like him over on his rebounds for the night of 8. But, I'm not sure how long he's going to play or if he can stay healthy. I don't really like messing with Zion and Anthony Davis because they can get hurt at any time. So we're going to look at Jonas, the center here. As you can see in his last 3, 13, 25, 11 points. His prop on that's 14 and a half. Problem is the Lakers has no one to guard him. I mean, no one to guard him. No one. And as you can see in the away games, he's a killer with that. I mean, he's hit that 9 out of 9 times on 2 days rest. That's real good. He's gonna be fresh. I really like that stat. And this stat right here, it shows that they're one of the worst teams in the league against the center. Points allowed, they're pretty good because they play slow. I'm talking about the Lakers. Field goal percentage allowed, that number's going to be good for their defense because they play slow and they do guard the 3-point line. But Jonas, the center, is going to be inside banging on whoever they put down there. They have no one to guard him. That's the problem. This is just on 2 days rest. He's green all the time against no matter who he plays against. Against the Lakers, also 19 and 17 in the last 2 games against them. Over the last 10, 14 and a half. Let's just look at the season. Away, he's done it 3 out of 4 games. And these are away. You can tell he plays better on the road. If we look at all, this season, he's done it 50% of the time, 3 out of 6 games. So let's see what he's looking like on Action Labs. He got his points at 15.8. So They got him at 15.8 points. I like him to go over 14.5. I think he does it pretty easily. There's no one to guard him down there. So we're going to go with Giannis the center over 14.5. I'm not going to even try to pronounce his last name, but you know who I'm talking about. So those are 3 plays that I like on Prizepicks. Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment below. All those things would be greatly appreciated. Until the next video. Peace.